What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're going to be looking at a hand history from Frank. Frank played the main event 54 on GGPoker and took second place in a hell of a run. So let's see how he did it. So first off, we have a quiz. If you want to participate, you can have a go at the quiz. For the big winner, we're gonna have a special prize today. So the link of the quiz um, is either on the post or we're gonna paste it in the chat right here. And then you have around 10 minutes to submit your answers because after that we're gonna be reviewing the hands. So yeah. So if you wanna have a chance to win, give it a shot.
Yes, I will briefly show the quiz. But yeah, if you want to participate, as Louis said, then yeah, you get like 15, 20 minutes to fill the answers. There's like 17 questions, multiple answers allowed in most of the questions. I guess since question number 4, you have multiple answers. If you got one incorrect, then it's 0. If you got some of those right, then I will need to manually give you the points. So I'll do it after the session. And yeah, the spots are mostly from my run. So yeah. Not sure if you want me, Louis, to go through all those questions or should I start with the run?
Up to you. Up to you.
Yeah, so first question is about leading, how the strategy of Blind would adjust based on whether he covers me or not. In a PKO tournament, this is like first level. So yeah. Then we got question about c-betting out of position, EP versus button at 25% of the field left. We are a smaller stack, but the board is paired, and yeah. Strategy might be a little different than GPV, so let's see how you can guess. Then we got some 3-bet pot, MP versus EP. Here you need to think about EP range and how he interacts on those sports, and yeah, where he folds the most. Now we got some spots for pre-flop ICM, how wide to open jam, just to test your knowledge. Yeah. There is some flatting, also a very popular spot. Yeah. How wide can you flat here? Then we got calling some very short stack jams, also very crucial spot for PKO if you play them. Again, calling jams from short stacks, another great spot to test your knowledge. Then we got some open jam, so yeah, rejamming strategy, also another common spot. Yeah, it's very good to know the baseline. Yeah, RFIing in deep stage. It does like 20, 30 blinds. It could be tricky, so let's see if we can guess correct hands because the ranges are a little different than GPV. Some hands become stronger in ICM, and when the stacks got shallow and more shallow. Then you get some rejamming spot, yeah, a little deeper now. Then we get some super short stack spots, yeah. Like how wide do you defend, which hands do you jam and why, yeah. Then we got super short stack spot, yeah, 3 blinds facing open. Yeah, you will not find those kind of spots in many of those solves in Wizard or other programs, tools. So yeah, it's nice to know how to play in this spot and also how wide to RFI, yeah. Yeah, then defending on semi-FT. Some people over defend, some people under defend, so I think it's good to know the baseline as well in this spot. And then we got some FT spots. Yeah, here we can see the huge bounty on guy who jams. But is this bounty that big? Can we actually hunt that wide? Yeah, so good to test your FT knowledge. Another spot when we are second in chips facing open from big stack. How wide can we rejam? Yeah, or do we even rejam? Maybe we just play free bet all in. Who knows? Yeah, another spot. PVB on FT. Yeah, another tricky spot when it comes to RFI on FT. With those awkward stack sizes where anyone can basically regen versus your open. So do you need it up? Do you put pressure on them? Yeah, it's not easy. So yeah, those are the 17 questions. You got highest score, then you can win the 1 month of Wizard Premium for either cash or MTT or whatever you want, or even you can use it as discount if you already have the subscription. So the discount would be worth like $70 more or less. They gave me it as a gift for testing some new functions, but I just decided to give it back to community.
Very kind of you, Frank. Very kind of you. So you
So
have 10, 15, 20 minutes to submit the quiz and we'll pick the winner, the biggest score.
yes, but in the meantime, we'll review
Yes.
some of the hands that I have marked, and yeah, we'll start slowly, and then I will start showing you all the sims. I'm not going to go through all the hands. I just picked most interesting ones. Right. This is like first level. We'll be playing very wide, big peep on the button. Premiums will be free betting, but also lots of bottom of the range and split connectors I'll be free betting. But low pockets, I'll be pure calling here. So we play freeway, we got this beautiful flop. And we'll be stopping very wide. Now highlight just calls. Now I want to choose the sizing so I can value bet many hands. So I want to value bet pocket sevens, I want to value bet pocket nines, yeah. But I still want my opponent to call me with some flash draws, yeah. This is a great card for my range because it improved my ace deuce suited, my 7-6 suited, pocket fives. I still have pocket threes, pocket fours, ace four suited, 5-4 suited. And many of my bluffs will have more equity, like I'll have some king six suited, double barrel bluff, and stuff like this, yeah, or flush draws, backdoor flush draws. So yeah, which is like 83% sizing. I don't expect villain to fold over pairs here yet. Yeah, he just calls. And now we got two options in my opinion. First one is to bet big, like overbet 150%. And the other one is to jam for like 3x spot, I guess, more or less. The benefit of jamming would be that he's probably not folding as straights, like he's two suited, 7-6 suited, or maybe even some slow played ace four suited, king four suited. But on the other hand, he could be folding and like kings aces versus jam. Yeah, versus
Question.
yeah.
In theory, do you think you get gems here even when you're covered? When you cover, probably yes, but when you're covered,
Yeah, I think we still have some gems. We'll show this in. And also my opponent could reverse some queen x of diamonds or hearts, like yeah, ace queen of hearts, ace queen, king queen of diamonds, maybe even queen six of diamonds here. So he'll sometimes revert the queen, but yeah, our value threshold overall will be quite narrow here. So let's show you the sim.
I think I prefer to jam.
Okay, you can guys ever overbetting turn? Not really, but I will show you why. Yeah, so
can
on the
believe
button,
us.
we got like half of the range stabbing for small. You can see those like middle and king X prefer to just check back because you don't want to face raise from the big blind, and you also want to cooler some weaker king X, jack X, on some later streets. And you don't follow that many better hands as well. But if you get some kind of interaction or bottom of the range, then you can bet for small sizing quite often. Now the big blind strategy is very interesting. He mostly continues by raising on the flop. It's not happening often in multi-way, especially when hijack is uncapped, because he's almost like range checking here on the flop. But big blind has trips advantage, so yeah, he can check raise very, very wide with trips, with the flash draws, straight draws, lots of stuff. But also folding. You can see like more than 2/3 of the range are folding. Like, yeah. King Queen Owen, it's one diamond, King 9 of hearts is like 0 EV, so yeah. Lots of folding coming from big blind versus such a cheap price.
Any flush draw folding? Like the bad
I
ones?
don't think so. No, no flush draw is folding. Most of them are raising.
Okay.
Now hijack should be slow playing some of the overpairs. People might be fast playing them a little more often. So if they do, and they just call you, then you can double barrel very, very wide as bluff versus population. So now we got this nice turn, and most we go for this P80 sizing. There's some 50% sizing within like pocket eights. You could put like 50%, And lots of those 6x, 7x continue bluffing. Threes, fours, fives, just going for P80 sizing. Now, hijack should be folding those ace-size king-high floats that he called on the flop. Even hand like queen 10 of hearts, even though it's flush draw to overs, needs to fold. It's kind of punty call. Even like king 10 suited is not in good shape, So you need ace-high flush draw or a good king-high to continue. And still lots of slow playing, even from like pocket fives, ace twos, 7-6. So now we got river. We got some gems, we got some 150% sizings. We are bluffing and like king 6 of clubs. We are bluffing some jack 8 of spades. We got some 9-7 of spades, 9-7 of clubs. Even some pocket sixes are bluffing, but we got plenty of value. Like king 4 suited can go for P150. So when we go 150 hijack, I should be mixing, but mostly folding all those pocket pairs. Even aces are not in a good shape. You could raise some of those like 7-6 suited. Queens obviously, threes, fives, 5-4. Ace 3 suited, I guess, as bluff. What are we folding? Let's see. We are folding some ace 4 suited, king 4, 6-4 suited. So it's interesting bluff. Kind of gangsta to pull it off.
Range fold in real world, except for full houses.
Versus jam or 150?
No, if you're hijack and you face, no, like if you're button and you face gem after you bet 150.
Yeah, this is the response. Oh, you think we can fold range or?
Yes, except for boats. Maybe. Yeah, they won't jam like.
I mean, it depends whether they jam ace-4 suited, yeah, or maybe 7-6 suited, you know? Some people could jam it. Some regs will find bluffs in those kind of spots, so... But versus very straightforward recreational player, you can probably comfortably fold pocket threes, or trips, yeah? In my opinion. And versus jam, yeah. Should be mixing some folds with 7-6 suited or ace-2 suited. Ace-4 shouldn't really fold in this case.
I'm surprised that 7-6 is a preferred call over some. Oh, never mind. I read it wrong.
And yeah, I got called by Queen 9 of hearts, so very loose call on the turn. But yeah, you can see how white people are calling.
Frank, can we see hijack and button strat in the turn, please? Sorry. Just check.
So what?
Turn strategy for both hijack and button. Hijack, does he have any leads? First thing, hijack.
Oh, no leads.
No leads, zero. Perfect. Great. And button, is doing. Okay.
Yeah, like 70% of range is betting, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Some high cards are giving up, and then you are free to go blasting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Thanks, buddy.
Okay. No. This question was in the quiz, but how wide do you think, or how often do you think we should be check backing? Not the send, but overall with the range.
It's too deep.
60% of the range.
You don't lead.
You said how much we should check back, not
Yes,
lead.
check
We
back.
are,
Yeah,
we are
check.
we are the aggressor. I think we're checking back about 60-70% and betting big.
No,
40,
you're
30,
never. You've
30,
never
40%.
bet. You have no big bets here.
Yeah, mostly
That's-
small, and I think it was like between 50 and 60% check backing. But if big blind covers us, it will depend whether he also plays leading strategy, because if he doesn't, then you need to check back even more often, even like 70% of the hands. So you need to be careful, yeah. And same with facing those overbets, whether it's like 150 or 200%. You
Bad
need to
hand
know
to
whether
continue.
your opponent is capable of finding some no equity hands, like some jack high with one club, yeah, queen high with one club. The opponent is not finding those, and you can overfold very, very wide in this kind of spot. All right. Now this end will be interesting. Standard c-bet, small blind calls, and big blind raises for this like 55% sizing. Question number 1. Do you think he's always raising 2 per plus?
Yes, of course.
Like, is he ever just calling with 2 per?
No, never.
He could have some
Okay.
bluffs like 4-5 of diamond.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe in theory, occasionally mixes in just call with tens or threes, but probably never in real world.
I cannot find any bluffs that the big blind could have.
3-4, 3-5 suited.
It's a little tough when it's 2 Broadway.
Those
so
are
suited.
horrible raises in a three-way spot when there is a bet and a call on an ace high board.
It's very, very
Yeah, I get-
effective to bluff here. Especially on the big side.
think it's a flop call and then fold every time second barrel still.
So I folded, and I will show you the adjusted strategy. So yeah, we got just this normal betting strategy, check backing kings, queens, jacks, some of those middling king highs, yeah, under pairs, yeah, small blind. Should have some two betting, but yeah, I don't expect over defending here. And now big blind. I know look big blind to always raise two pair, but the frequency of raising for this sizing is 50%, yeah. And there are still some bluffs for smaller sizing, like 5-4 suited, the GTO bluffs, queen jack suited. Yeah, for value, or sorry, for bluff, for bigger sizing, yeah, just a little of 5-4 suited. There is some 3x blocker, maybe slightly ace check call. But anyway, versus straightforward player, you can just fold ace jack, ace queen, and even ace king. You might need to have a backdoor flush draw to continue. Overall, yeah, you can be pretty tight if opponent is straightforward, raising like only value. But we could now look slightly.
But thing is, if he has any bluffs, he probably always gives up 10. Did you no block that?
No.
Because like they never, if they find any bluffs, they never just go bet with like 4-5 suited.
You
Like,
cannot lock that in wizard to do one street bluff.
hmm?
Can you repeat, Arturas?
You cannot lock one street bluff in wizard Suf.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it will be always like complex. And it's impossible to overbluff big blind, I would say.
yeah. I also don't think you'll have even enough bluffs, but not sure you can fold it.
Now, question for you. Would you bet descent or would you check back?
Check.
Think it's a bet very often.
I would bet.
I'm team bet.
I think we bet as well, since we can call out check raise quite profitably.
Yes, so I was a little surprised because this combo is pure betting for small, but the other combos of queen eight suited are mostly check backing, yeah. And now it's a little interesting because current meta is under bluffing the four-liner runouts. So I decided to just be more tricky and check back my value, just because I blocked some of the two-pair combos. But I wouldn't check back on like queen 6, queen 5 suited, but queen 9, queen 8, I didn't mind check backing. And in theory, it's check backing, but not with the flash draw. So let me show you this one. So I had to node lock to check back my combo like 50% of the times. Yeah, in theory it was betting like pure queen 8 suited, but the other combos, yeah, they remain unchanged. And as you can see, button is like always betting the queen X, but when you have a pair blocking some two pair continues, then you can just check back, yeah. But the queen 8 of diamonds or queen 9 of clubs is pure betting small. But I decided to take my opponent into a different node and just let them make a mistake by betting like 3/4 on the river. I think he might be always calling 10x and even some of the 9x a little more often. But in this case, he probably didn't have it, so yeah. Now some freeway spot. I've been mixing some of my strats whether to always check this hand, but this time I've decided to bet it. However, it's not preferable sizing by wizard. A wizard is just using small sizing with nines. But yeah, button, I think I remember correctly, it was reg. High stakes, mid stakes, reg. He just calls. Now we check and we just let him barrel with like king jack, king queen floats, and he'll have some value like 7-6 suited, queen jack suited, but also some two pair like 10-8 suited, 9-8 suited, and yeah, even pocket fours could slow play on the flop. So he bet small. I could raise at this point, but some of those regs, they like to bet small and then just put pressure on the river because they think I'm capped when I'm just calling. Because most people just fast play value facing small bets. So yeah, I decided to be a little tricky, just call. And yeah, we beat some value like 10-8 suited, pocket fours, 10-9 suited. Yeah, there aren't that many combos. Is there even combo of 10-9 suited? Probably not. But yeah, there's 10-8 suited, and yeah, you could still bluff king jack, king queen O, or suited. Maybe he even floated some ace jack suited with backdoor flush draw, so it's another bluffing hand, or maybe some 5-4 suited bluff, yeah, who knows. But yeah, he cannot fold this hand, and yeah, we caught him bluffing. I think I can show this hand. I think I saved it.
I'm not sure about 10 check. You get called by so many worse stuff. Like there is
Yeah, agree.
only king queen and king jack that are natural bluffs. So I think you need to bet 10.
Can't
So
find
many-
it, but it
so
was
many-
almost majority checking in the solver after betting.
Also, you
is-
said it's only small bet on the flop?
Yeah, mostly check, but mostly small with nines.
I don't know, it's weird.
What is supposed to turn like
I'll show you.
ace 4, 5-4 suited into bluff type stuff?
So yeah, I had to node log nines to do medium betting. And yeah,
Oh,
turn.
you should allow small blind lead, maybe then it likes more big bets.
But they are not leading, so no, I think I even
Oh, you
allowed him
allowed.
leading. I
Yeah,
allowed it, but they are not leading anyway, so I usually just disable it.
depends.
Anyway, it's a majority checking nines, yeah, especially my combo.
Are you
And yeah,
supposed to bet call like king 10 or something? What's the reason to checking?
Well, you can let him bluff with like ace jack, ace queen. Yeah. But you could check raise queens checks, yeah, you can just check raise. Check 7, yeah.
Wait,
Then
can you look what his response to medium bet like
on the flop, on turn?
on turn?
Did he big bet on the turn in position?
No, I bet small.
He bet small.
Okay.
Well, folding 9x, folding some king queen, some 4x folding, yeah. So yeah, we could take him to the value town, make him indifferent with 10x, or just let him blast. Yeah, there are a few ways to play this hand.
I'm sure. I guess you can't do too much wrong with that. I still think betting will work. betting.
All right, hand from the quiz. Decided to bet small, got called, and then gave up. All right. Now free bet, he calls. We bet small. Should have many pocket pairs with one spade that needs to continue. But yeah, he folds. Now, okay, standard C bet. We go for
that
half
was
pot with
three.
queens.
When I saw you descend in your quiz, I thought it was just EP versus big blind. I didn't see it was three bet.
Okay. So here we normally size up with value, but yeah, top set is a little too strong. I don't want to fold out Jack X from big blind range. So I exploit, I just go half pot with queens, and the other value I would put like 6 blinds or something like this. Opponent
Frank,
yeah.
the question in the quiz, which flop you sold most to a check raise to, was that given your hand or was that in general?
I don't remember which question now.
It was the last hand when you had queens on ace king deuce suited. The question was which flop do you fold mostly to a two bet when you see bet your queens, but it wasn't framed as if you have queens. It was just framed which board do you mostly fold to a two bet.
No, on which board EP will fold most often, yeah?
Yes, I mean the C better.
No,
Maybe I
the
read it
preflop
wrong.
color. Preflop color.
Oh,
There is
okay.
a mono, flash draw, and rainbow flop, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Frankie, should you small bet with queens in that free bet
On
pot?
flop, yes, I'll show you the
Oh
set.
man, I answered rainbow because I thought it was just single raise pot versus big blind.
Okay, guys. Can you see it? I don't see it. Where did
Oh,
I
I
put
don't
it?
even remember board. No, there is no.
It will be in here, it will be custom solution.
But basically, you get to half pot a lot, no? On that ace king 5.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Ace king 5. No. There are lots of only small sizing.
Okay.
I can show it soon. But I guess we are done now with the quiz, so I can show it to you if I find it. But
I don't get it, to be honest.
I think this is the board.
It was. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, queens or jacks. You want to bet small, like a quarter. But some other hands like kings, aces, ace queen, you can just go like b50 on the flop. Yeah, because they need a little more protection and they unblock calling range a little better, yeah. But you still get some checkbacks with like weak jack, yeah, with nines, eights, yeah, those hands don't benefit as much. Yeah, obviously big blind should be very aggro versus small bet, especially with the flash draws. And also the queen X should raise. And now, yeah, mostly we use PAT sizing or like 3/4, whatever you put in the solver. But yeah, queens prefer half pot. Jacks, it's like whatever. Yeah, not many hands choose half pot. Maybe some two pairs, yeah. Or even sevens. Oh, sevens is very cool to put half pot. Okay, but yeah, mostly we put a little bigger, but yeah, half pot is fine. The reason is to not make him fold Jack X. And he could even fast play some Queen X facing half pot because it's a double fresh draw. There are multiple open-ended straight draws, yeah. So he might fast play some better hands. So then you will be free to bluff if people are fast playing a little more often than solver. Anyway, we got 9 of clubs, river, and then we go for value. And we got called by King Jack offsuit, which should be hero calling in some frequency, but I'll show you something cool. So we got this tool to check MDA spots. So let's do a single raise spot. And we do bet, bet, bet. Cutoff, where's cutoff? Cutoff, big blind versus cutoff. But let's be more specific. We do bet small on the flop. We do bet medium on the turn. And we are in position. Okay. Now we run it. Okay, we can also put some of the boards. Let's put the board. We put Queen, Jack, 6, 7, 9, yeah. We confirm. Now we got the categories that match this board, so it will be flop, open-ended, straight draw possible, river unpaired, turn nuts unchanged, river nuts changed, flop double Broadway, river straight hits, yeah, river flush bricks on two-tone flop, flop queen high, turn double first draw. You can see all those boards or runouts when it comes to triple barreling, cutoff versus big blind will be overbluffed. So it's a very nice spot to bluff catch with all your catchers as big blind, yeah. And yeah, this spot, according to data, you should never fold bluff catcher, basically.
Wait. Can you keep the picture for a second? Oh, it won't let me screenshot. Okay.
Okay, let me find the queen spot. I think. Yes, here, Artura, as you can see, we use a third, or we use this 2 blinds. And here on mono, he's actually folding the lowest amount of the times, just because he needs to continue with pocket pairs with 1 spade, yeah? And on rainbow, or two-tone, he needs to be folding all those hands, yeah? So very big difference between mono and two-tone or rainbow board in a 3-bet spot, but it's very specific, yeah? It's all about under the gun ranges, yeah? Where he doesn't have that good ace-x or king-x coverage, yeah? We'll have just lots of pocket pairs or suited connectors. Okay. Now it's very interesting how to play this spot. Well, your opponent shouldn't really have flatting range, so what do we put him on, yeah?
Aces.
What do you guys think?
How many left?
Aces suited
How
kings.
many left? Let's assume it's in the money. Let's assume it just started, yeah, in the money. So like low risk premium, yeah.
Queen jack
How do you
suited,
see?
ace jack suited, king queen suited, and aces.
Yeah. So like you could put them on like 6s, maybe 7s, 8s, maybe queen jack suited, jack 10 suited, king jack suited, king queen suited, maybe ace jack offsuit, ace 10 suited. Yeah. Those like middling hands, maybe sometimes aces. I wouldn't expect them to have jacks, queens, kings, or ace king, ace queen, because they are good enough and they need a little more protection. But those middling hands, which are unsure what to do, I think they will flood them at some point of the, at sometimes, yeah. So overall, this board would have lots of checking just because he sometimes has those 6s or 8s, or even like king queen suited, king jack suited. But it's difficult to think through the spot, in spot where people normally don't flat anything. But I decided to just go for value, because he will not have offsuit king x, yeah. He just calls SPR1 and we just jam, hoping he has a flash draw. And he did have a flush draw this time, yeah. All right. Okay, we pre-bet, got it through, and now the spot from the quiz. Jump, default. I think we can start showing the sim. Let's see how many people responded to the quiz. I got like 23 people. This should be enough. All right, so let's assume it's over now. It's 4:40 p.m. Central Europe time. First sim, we can jump very, very wide. So king 4 offsuit, 9-8 offsuit, deuces, 8-5 suited, queen deuce suited, yeah, ace-deuce offsuit, yeah, but there are some tricky. I think ace-jack suited is still jamming. I didn't try to be that tricky with like those mixing hands, so I didn't include tens. But I think I did include checks, which is like pure min raising, yeah.
Yeah, too strong.
Fuck. I was so close. I
Yeah,
thought
but
king.
I'll do some
king
partially
four.
points if you have some of them correctly. But if you have one incorrectly, then it will be 0.
That's
Otherwise, it
zero.
would be too easy.
I thought king 4 will min raise and not ace jack will min raise
The
suited.
damn church is going in. It's too strong.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we got some spot. Okay. All right, so let's check out this spot. So here, yeah, you can play two strategies. You can either play 1 blind or 2 blind. 2 blind will be a little better because yeah, small blind will have interaction with this board, and you want to just deny equity from those straight draws like Jack X, yeah, 6x, and maybe even fold him some 7x. So the 2 blinds or like half pot will be slightly better than 1 blind, but people still fold way too often versus small bet. So I just decided to go with MDA, just bet small. Then I just double barrel to make him fold some 7x, some better Jack X, some maybe ace-high floats. But he decided to call, and on the river we got decision. We'll have some trips for value and straights, obviously. But yeah, we rely on him mixing with 8x, and yeah, this one I probably should have just go for it and bluff.
Send
But
him
yeah,
to Valhalla.
I gave up versus Brazilian, and he had a hand that shouldn't be folding, but who knows whether he would fold this. So let's see the sim.
Brazilians love to call.
Let's see the sim. It's already adjusted slightly to population, but yeah, two blinds is slightly better sizing. But yeah, one blind is still being used versus population. Yeah, they should fold hands like King 5-0, yeah. They might even overfold some of those low suited aces. Other than that, it's a little tough to overfold versus one blind. Then on the turn, yeah, I could bet one blind more. Could have made it 4 blinds. It's not a big deal. And yeah, versus this like 60%, he should be folding those over cards that he floated on the flop. Like ace king offsuit, king queen offsuit, yeah, some 6x. And now even like some 7x, 8x is already folding on the turn. And on the river, we are mostly going for it with lowest Jack X. But yeah, we would need to make him fold 8x, yeah, like queen 8, Jack 8, king 8 probably not folding. Yeah, some 7-6, yeah. So would you guys pull the trigger or would you give it up?
I give up.
Send me to Valhalla. I would die. But shit
Bluffing.
in and get snapped by the crazy Brazilian.
Alright. Okay, still in the money, obviously. We put 1, so he can fast play Jack X and even some 5x for protection. So when he calls, it will be lots of like ace highs, some king highs. So we double barrel. We make it a little small, so he can still fast play some of the Jack X. And now we just pull the trigger versus ace highs and some 5x. I don't really expect to see Jack X, so let's see the sim.
Was he reg?
I don't remember, but yeah, we got range bet. Yeah, villain should be fast playing, trips, even some 5x, yeah. On the turn, yeah, I should be folding some of those ace highs, some under pairs. And on the river, yeah, it's pure bluffing, even the spades combo, yeah, just pure bluffing. Just to make him fold, yeah, 5x. And some ace highs that are left. But unfortunately, we ran into Jack X. Okay.
I think this is spot that if opponent is good reg, then you can safely overbluff. But versus recreational, it's terrible spot because they just slow play way too much.
Right, guys. Would you bluff catch in this spot?
Well, what happened?
Triple barrel, yeah. He's betting quarter. He's betting
Not
half.
not to that size. Not to that size.
No.
And I don't like the ace of
Ace
spades
of,
with us.
yeah, ace of spades doesn't feel great.
Mm,
So, let's
sometimes depends
put
on
it in
opponent.
machine. 10, 6, 4. 3, 4. So we got board like this. We got, yeah, 10 high flop. We got turn undercard, turn straight hits, river nuts changed. Yeah. All those, as you can see, are great boards to bluff catch. So yeah, we bluff catch and hero and villain has a bluff. Now spot from the sim, from the quiz, yeah. We flat, big blind folds, broke my heart by folding, but anyway. We play some post-flop stuff, we probe, half pot, villain calls, river. We can target some 10x, some check X. We just bet small because there is nuts, obviously, so and we also don't want to overplay our queen X. We just bet small and opponent folds. But let's see the sim for this end. As you can see, we can flatten like king deuce suited. Yeah, there are flats even like jack 6 suited, 7-5 suited, ace 5 offsuit, 10-9 offsuit. Yeah, king 9 offsuit. So very, very wide flatting, not pocket sevens.
Again, so
And
close.
aces.
I only missed ace 5-0. I thought it would be mostly 3-bet.
I knew 7 was a scam.
So very, very wide flatting overall. Yeah, it's a great spot to flat and just to play for the bounty. Okay. 9 effective, we jam. And look at this river, man. He flopped a set, but wasn't good. Wasn't good. All right, another spot. Which hands do you fold? Yeah. Let's take a look.
bounty was what, like 2.5 blinds, right?
So he's jamming this range like 27%. We are not folding much, but we are folding the offsuit deuce X and some offsuit 3X. But yeah, 10 deuce makes the cut, 7-4-0 makes the cut, 4-3-0. And just calling, yeah. We got great pot odds, and yeah, we got nice
fuck.
stack. We can hunt very wide.
10 deuce.
Yeah.
I found everything except the 4-3-0. Thought it would fold.
Sim for a6. Oh, I already forgot a6, man.
Offset E6 on mono board. Where you showed MDA. That
Oh.
reverse or bluff.
Do I? I don't think I have.
Basically, he has like Solar has 4 combos of bluffs. Maybe more because he needs to balance, but it's not many. But pop will overbluff. Whatever. It will bluff offset hands, right? So I don't know if it's great. Anyway, let's go.
I mean, data says it's a great spot to bluff catches big blind. It's massively over bluffed.
Yeah, but it's because we play. Yeah, I agree. But it's because we play a bunch of donks, basically.
All right, here. Would you guys call? It's kind of close, no? So where is it? Ace-5 offsuit.
Bounty.
Yeah, we
Hello,
can
guys.
call ace-3 plus, deuces, and there's jack-8 suited, jack-10 king-6 suited, yeah.
Yes, finally got one right.
Did you?
Yes.
Nice. So very wide hunting, and we could even scoop the big blind, yeah. If he's willing to dance with us, so could be okay spot. Now, another spot from the quiz, we're jamming jacks, obviously. So let's break it down. Let's start with cutoff, was like 20, no, it's like 20 effective, yeah? So he still has some open jams with like low pockets, jack 10 suited, ace 9 those suited aces. Now button, yeah, he can jam hand as big as pocket threes, ace 10 offsuit, ace 2 suited, yeah. Now we can rejam quite wide, sixes plus, ace jack O, ace jack suited.
Again, missed one. Was folding
Pocket
pocket
ace, we
6.
scoop it, aces. Yes, easy call, held. This one, let's see, what was the ICM stage? Okay, let's say 5% left or whatever. Would you open here? It's not that easy because everyone has rejamming stack basically. But yeah, it is mostly folding, yeah, but it's close, yeah. You can open ace 5-0, ace 7-0, pocket fours, king 6 suited, jack 10-0, ace 7 suited, no good. I mean, sometimes it's good, yeah. C-bet pick it down, so it's nice spot. Pocket fours. Another spot. Oh, I have some other sims I can show in the meantime. Like here, versus cutoff. It's an offsuit from big blind, pure calling. But yes, there are some nice gems like ace 2 offsuit, jack 9 suited, king 6 suited, deuces. Okay, this spot, it's not like super interesting when small blind puts the money, but versus button, we would be calling with king 2 offsuit, yeah? Or 5-3 suited, 10-3 suited, so very wide calling versus just button. But versus both guys, slightly tighter. And yeah, way tighter. I mean, so yeah. But yeah, still ace 7-0, king 10-0, deuces, king 9 suited, ace deuce suited makes the cut. And now back to pocket fours, villain jams 7 blinds from cutoff. Quite wide range, yeah. We can rejam hand as weak as pocket threes, King Jack offsuit, King 10 suited, Ace 5 suited.
Wait, what? The pocket four spot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pocket fours will be rejamming. Yeah,
It's way too tight.
Queen Jack suited. Another basic spot Ace King offsuit. You could think whether to 3-bet small or jam, but yeah, you can just jam. But we got some flats with like Ace Jack, Ace 10 suited, King Queen offsuit. Okay, we rejam and we hold, but it was close. Now this spot, I made a mistake. I jammed, but should have flatted, and I got punished. So let's take a look, so you don't make same mistake. Villain has like 16 blinds, hijack, aggressive Brazilian, opening this kind of range, yeah. And yeah, we are just calling King Queen offsuit. Yeah, we can jam Ace 5 suited, King Queen suited, Queen Jack suited, sevens, yeah. But we got some traps with like aces, kings. Now aces 5 blinds. We hold pocket eights. Small blind jams. We call. We hold. The life pocket nines. Easy call, but we lose, and we are left with 5 blinds. No, maybe even less, like 4. Yeah, 4 blinds. Now we have only 3 blinds facing open, but we can still be very wide. Where is the spot? I think I missed it. But anyway, okay, let's go back. Button opens. What? It's like 14 effective. So here's some open gems. Here's some open gems, as you can see, quite a lot of them. Jack 10 offsuit, low pockets. And yeah, he will min raise like King Deuce suited, Jack 6 suited. And we are jamming very linear range, yeah? We are jamming 7s plus, Ace Deuce suited, Ace 5 offsuit, King 9 offsuit, yeah, King 8 suited, Queen 10 suited, Queen Jack offsuit. But we are just calling with deuces, 5s. And overall, quite wide defend. And he's not folding anything when we jam. Now pocket eights. Where is it? We got what, 14 blinds. 14 is this? Yeah. But we can still min raise pocket sixes, Queen 9 suited, Ace 10, King Jack, Ace 4 suited. Small blind can jam, yeah, linear range, but he still has some flatting range like Ace 9 suited, Queen Jack suited. And then yeah, we are not folding pocket pairs, they are just too strong. This spot versus our friend Shrank. We can jump quite wide, actually, even pocket deuces. Even though we have 3 blinds and we are behind, but there's just too many blinds in the middle. It's a good spot to spin it up. And now, okay, next. Okay, would you guys fold here, flat or jam? How would you play this?
Hold.
Jam?
Call.
Gem feels like suicide. Flat
hope I
feels
have it.
like suicide.
So actually,
I'll
we do
fold.
have some flats. Like Jack 10 suited, King 10 suited, Ace 3, even Ace 8 suited, pocket 5s. And the AV of calling is just a little, just better than jamming, yeah. You don't have much fold equity, but yeah, we dominate some hands you can play post. So yeah, the flat would be fine.
Did
But
you
jam,
find
not
it?
so much. No, I just folded. This hand, yeah, easy call. You might not believe it, but this hand lasted like 3 minutes because it was spray jump. And I just wanted my friend to make the spray jump, but didn't happen. But yeah. We tanked, he left like 0.1 behind, and yeah, we just tanked all the streets. And then we tanked, I hero called, and I was right. That's like my best hero call ever. I mean, podots were great, but still, I'm very proud of this
call.
call. A very impressive bluff from opponent, yeah, with the flash blocker. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see the sim. Yeah, small blind can be very, very wide.
Does he get to check fold anything on the river?
No, because you can chop. So no.
Alright, river was queen, right?
This spot, another super short stack scenario. Do you call?
400k bounty, so his bounty is like basically worthless, like yeah, bounty is worthless.
I am
Yeah,
team
I guess you still need to call. We'll jam some suited connected stuff. Then
No, actually we skip this one. Yeah, we skip some suited hands. Yeah, it's already like 20 left people. The bounty is super small. Yeah, you just don't want to lose chips at this point. Yeah. And you can still hunt pretty wide, but yeah, it's just still
Can you
folding.
show the sim?
I'm showing.
Yes.
Can't you see?
You are calling.
No, 90 suited is folding. What do I have?
Yeah, but we had Windows, no?
9.
I
It is
misread
9.
your I misread your hand.
Very easy to misread. All right, 17 left, but let's assume it's kind of 2 tables.
He
Now it's
misclicked.
time to tighten it up, right? Or do we still defend 10-9 offsuit? It's tricky with those offsuit hands, right? Or even some suited hands are tricky. So let's take a look. Yeah, you can see we are folding like 9-8 offsuit, 8-7 offsuit. They are being dominated quite often, but yeah, 7-5 offsuit, you can still call it. 10-5 suited folding, Ace-7, Ace-6 offsuit folding, yeah. King-9 offsuit folding, Queen-9 offsuit folding. But yeah, you still need to defend like 5-4 suited, 5-3 suited, yeah. Some people are just way too tight defending. You can still defend quite wide, but still respect his raise, yeah. Another spot, yeah, like 20 effective, you got 8-7 suited. Is it good enough? Because everyone has rejamming stack, so, and they are Brazilians on top of that, so what do you do? Do you even open? Do you fold? Like, where
Raise
do you
fold.
draw the line, yeah?
Raise
Takes
fold.
a fold.
Fold.
He opens.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can still open.
depends. This big blind has like
Gotta open.
4% 3-bet. Okay.
I see we got some limping enjoyers in the chat. When I try to run it with limps, it's just not doing this at this deep stack. Sorry, this ICM stage. It's just not really limping. But who knows? Who knows? It could be not the worst strategy, especially when people are under isolating, you know. But yeah, didn't run it with limps. But yeah, open would be fine, yeah. But we are still kind of tight, like 34% of the ranges raising only. And yeah, we are skipping all the low stuff.
If you limp, Frank's gonna be in the big blind making it 10 in your face.
Yeah, but I didn't find it. Yeah, I was a little too scared. Now, is it 9? 1, 2, yeah, I think it's 9-handed. This is FT, ladies and gentlemen. We open this flop. All right, what sizing do you use? Do you range bet small, any mediums, any big sizing. Keep in mind, we are very short. I mean, not the shortest, but yeah, there are some shorter guys than us. And big blind is huge stack, right?
It's defending
So-
very wide, so probably range bet small.
Covered
I saved this hand.
against a chip leader? I don't think so.
Gotta bet.
What, half pot?
Got a range bet small.
I actually have no idea.
Oh,
wouldn't be fast to take big
I have
bets.
saw this hand, but I didn't save it. But it will be in the history somewhere. I just need to find it.
Ultra top of range. You have to build that.
Yes, we have it. Okay, it wasn't that
Thank you,
long
thanks.
actually. So no checking.
Hmm.
Mostly we go for medium sizing, and there are some big sizings. But the main takeaway versus 20%. Do you think big blind is folding a second pair? Keep in mind, he has huge chip lead. It's PKO. He covers us. Is he folding 10x versus 20% sizing?
You say it. Why are you asking this? It sounds like the answer would be a weird yes, but no.
He should be folding some of the 10x versus 20%. Our range is just too tight, yeah? And some of the 10x, like Queen 10, Jack 10, it kind of interacts with our bluffing hands.
Versus 20.
So yeah, especially when you don't have backdoor flush draw, it's just rough. But yeah, you can defend like 10-6, yeah, 10-3 suited, it has better equity. And yeah, even when you hit a jack or
Huh.
queen on the turn, yeah, like I've just mentioned, it might be deadly. It could be deadly out, yeah? Let's say a double-edged sword. So yeah. But yeah, you can see we are folding 9s, 8
Man,
because they have less
all
outs
these
to improve.
all these merge raises, do you think anybody at the low and mid stake world actually finds in those spots?
With 5x or 10x, I doubt, but I think it's a cool strategy to try it out. Some people might be pure folding kings, queens, jacks, and then like, oh my god, why
like
not the
me.
raise? I should have checked back, you know.
I would fold like bad ace, no backdoor.
So I think it's a cool strategy to try it out versus many recreationals or yeah, just those people who can't just handle the pressure. I think it's a cool
I think
strategy.
this though, even that I know that this is sort of strategy, every time I face it in reality, I just fold because like my perception is that people just don't do it. And that it's just not it.
What was the
Not...
strategy?
Sorry?
I'll have to watch the video. I missed it. What the strategy was?
Oh, just range C bet and mixed sizings, yeah. But mostly half pots, yeah.
No, the thing you were saying was cool that Zuff was talking about.
Oh, just the raising versus small, yeah, with those blockers like 5x, 10x
okay.
blocker, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, let's come back. Where are we? So we jam. We hold versus flush draw. It doesn't happen often on FTs, especially big ones, but it's happened. Now, spot from solver, so from the quiz. May have. Where are those spots? Okay, here's the spot. Chinese guy with 1k bounty jams 10 blinds from EP. How wide do you hunt? Do you call ace jack offsuit? Oh.
Definitely not.
What about ace queen offsuit? Ace queen offsuit might be too strong to fold, right?
Yes.
Ace queen I call, yeah.
What about pocket eights? Pocket eights have good equity.
Nines.
Eight fold. He's not. He's just It's just open folding sixes, so it's like you don't dominate much. Even suited aces is not going to jam that many stuff you're doing well against.
Yeah, this is jamming range. 8 plus, ace jack offsuit, ace 10 suited, some king jack, king queen suited. Who knows? Maybe he even jumps kings and aces. But
I mean,
anyway,
China guy might be in there with ace deuce suited.
we need
Let's
to fold
admit
ace
it.
queen offsuit. We need to fold ace
Oh,
queen
wow.
offsuit. We need to fold pocket eights. So in the quiz, the answer was pocket nines only. By the way,
Fuck.
ace jack suited was also folding.
Scammer.
I was
Yeah.
calling ace queen O.
Not
It's mixing.
hand.
Think I should get point for it.
Right, crazy Brazilian, so we limp and just jam. They fold. Here, fold or small free bet?
Fold.
Call.
Fold.
It's like 0 EV 3-bet, but I would 3-bet. I think.
Okay. May have missed a few hands. So, fold. But you could do it with like king 9 suited, or ace 5 suited, ace 9 suited, ace check off suited. But yeah.
If they never fold a jam as they should with like bunch of suited aces,
then you can be
pairs.
wider. You can be wider in that case. This is
Although he was like competent reg, right? Like,
yeah. Gamma right was decent.
Yeah, so
what now? Jam, call, free bet to induce and call it off. Anyone?
looks like a very sad gem.
I'm jamming.
Hey, GPV it would be jam, right? But we are not playing GPV. Where is it?
Yeah, you're ahead of 3 stacks here.
This is his opening range. So he's not opening fives. He's not opening jack 10 offsuit. He's not opening ace 7 offsuit. Yeah, not even jack 8 suited. So yeah, very, very tight. As you can see, 20%. Yeah, very, very tight. So we are choosing some of those pockets to jam, yeah? We are jamming fours, we are jamming fives. We are calling eights though, yeah? We are jamming jack 10 suited, yeah. Ace jack offsuit pure calling, yeah. Ace suited jamming. So
why is fives and fours better jam than threes and deuces? I was thinking it's going to be the other way around.
not sure. Not sure why. I mean, they get counterfeited a little less often post-op when you run it.
Yes.
But other than that, not sure entirely. But
Right,
the
and
thing
what
that you need to keep in mind that when you jam, he still needs to fold some of strong hands like pocket sixes, sevens, or even pocket eights should be mixing versus jam. Yeah, some people will be calling a little wider, so then you cannot jam as wide. Yeah, or like ace jack offsuit needs to fold, king queen suited, ace nine suited. Yeah, so you need to keep in mind how wide he should be calling versus jam. Yeah, don't follow blindly those strategies. Yeah. All right.
and what is the EV of jamming like deuces?
It wasn't that close. It wasn't that close, but it's still profitable, yeah. But yeah, this time I got lucky. He folded. Now, this spot. We are second in chips. Button should have some open jams, so let's take a look. This is his range. I think it was also mentioned in the quiz which hands he should be open jamming, yeah. There are some tricky hands like ace 5 offsuit is jamming, ace 5 suited is just min raising, yeah. Pocket 5s is min raising, deuces are jamming, yeah. There was jack 10 suited, min raising, yeah. Or yeah, king 6 suited, queen 5 suited, jamming, yeah. Some hands were tricky. You can see my range. We are jamming ace king offsuit mostly. Very wide jamming, yeah. And then calling range is kinda reasonable from villain. Got it through. Yeah, easy spots to just open jam. Now, this spot is very, very interesting. like almost 9.5 effective. Where is this? 5-3 offsuit. I wasn't sure whether I can VPip this hand. It felt like too weak.
Fold.
But
Team fold.
we are only folding some of the offsuit to 2-6, and the rest of the hands is jamming. This 5-3-0 is doing like 5x and then calling off the jam, but it's basically same as jam. So yeah, it's profitable jam with 5-3 offsuit, 4-3 offsuit, yeah. 9 deuce offsuit is still making it like 2.5x, same with 5 deuce offsuit.
What a
The
scam.
premiums are going for 2.5x.
Wait, Luis, were you folding everything in the quiz as well?
No, I was playing wide, but this is just a scam sim.
Okay, this one is also very interesting. Everyone has rejamming stack and wasn't sure whether I can open, so let's take a look. But yeah, we can still open Jack 8 suited or even Jack 7 suited sometimes. Even the Ace 3 offsuit is opening sometimes, so yeah. Could be okay spot. Did I skip it? Yeah. Kind of unlucky. But anyway, we open. Play some post flop, see bet. I haven't solved it yet, but what do you guys think? Would you bluff catch versus Brazilian, who's regular?
I don't
I don't
so.
think it's going to be the worst bluff catch I've made.
Looks like
It's not the worst thing in the world, you know.
to not block all the like
You need an 8 or a
5x
10 here.
and queen jacks and king 9 with one spade type stuff. Looks like okay one.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
And it's that super annoying line where I keep calling and, and seeing the nuts.
You can check it in MDA. Let's see. So we go out of position, or no, position. Now, which one do we do? So the line is check call, check bet. Okay. He bets medium. Big blind versus button. Now let's put the board to the test. Then use 4. And it was 4 of spades. So as you can see, it's still okay. Let's see if I even am I looking at correct line? Yes, I'm looking at correct line. So yeah, we got flop open-ended, straight possible, single Broadway, turn nuts unchanged, river nuts changed. Even river flush hits, yeah, flop 10 high, third card pairs, like yeah. All those are overbluffed in this line by big blind. Overbluffed, so yeah. We can comfortably bluff catch everything. But this time he had a 6-4, yeah. But yeah. On average, it will be profitable bluff catch. Here we jam, but he woke up with better ace-x, kind of unlucky. And now we play heads up. Check, check. Now we value bet our second pair. We got called by 6x, very nice. We stop, goes check, check.
Okay.
We bluff, cut it through.
Okay.
We float with 9 high, backdoor flush draw. Seems like mandatory float. Now we bet small to rep 10x, but we got raised and needed, yeah, just had to fold. He limps and we jam. Got called by worse hand, but he flopped us. And GG.
GG.
Not sure if I have any other sims to show.
Nice round, Frank. GG.
Oh, yes, indeed.
There are some
Very well
nuts on
played.
those.
And another great review, Frank.
Thank you.
All right, on this, I guess we are gonna be wrapping it up. So thanks a lot
Congratulations, Frankie. Thank
for
you.
joining, everybody. If you want to support the study session, make sure to check out pokercoaching.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. And yeah, we'll have another study session on Wednesday. I want to thank you guys for joining. Thanks, Frank, for running all those sims. A lot of work, the quiz all as well. And then yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you guys around.
Right. How about the winner of the quiz?
That'll be later.
I
It
need
won't
to
be you.
manually check the points, yeah? Because if I don't do it, then the best answer was like 4 points out of 34, yeah? So I need to manually do the
Hey,
points.
but Luis, you don't need subscription to the wizard.
All right.